Hello everyone. 14 days back, I was tested positive for corona and I have fully recovered now. I would like to thank all of those who messaged me personally on LinkedIn and other platforms. Thanks for your love and support. And I would request all of you not to step out of your houses unless it's absolutely necessary because the corona experience is not an easy experience and the situation is not very good outside. The maximum that we can do is to stay in our homes itself and protect ourselves and our families. So let's get started with today's question. Today's question is powerful integers, and let's move on to the presentation that I have created for this. And let's just start the slideshow. And let me just take a pen. Lead code 970. It's not a very tough question, it's a medium level question. I think most of you will be able to solve it by yourself. The question says we are given three integer values x, y, and bound. We need to generate new numbers using the formula x of I plus y of j, where the generated number is less than equal to bounds. We need to generate the set of such numbers and return it in any order in the answer. Also, we are given that the power of x and y, that is I and j, will be greater than equal to 0. That means starting from 0 up till any positive integer. So let's get started. Let's take the same example that was specified in the question. We have taken x as 2, y as 3, and bound as 10. So what we are going to do, we'll take two loops and we'll generate the power of x, the power of y, and we'll form the generated number. We'll check whether the bound condition is satisfied or not. If it is satisfied, we'll add it to the set. If it is not, we will reject that number and move on to the next iteration. So let's get started with it. We have x, the power of x as 2 raised to power 0, which is nothing but 1. So we get 1 here, and y is also y raised to power 0, which is 3 raised to power 0 is again 1. What is the generated number? 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 is less than bounds, so I have highlighted it in green. So we'll add it to the set. So 2 gets added to the set, and let's move on to the next iteration. X remains the same, and we will update the power of y by multiplying it by 3. So 1 into 3 is 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. The generated number is 4. It is less than the bound, so the set gets 4 as well. Next, we'll move on to the next iteration. The value of x power remains the same, and we'll increment the y power by 3. The new number is 9. The generated number is 10. 10 is less than equal to 10. The bound is 10. 10 gets added to the set. Let's move on to the next iteration. The power of x remains the same. Y will multiply it by 3. So we get 27. So 1 plus 27 is 28. The condition is not satisfied. Reject the value. And this time, what we are going to do, we'll increment the power of x. So that's the start of the next iteration for the x loop. We'll multiply 1 with x and we get 2. 1 into 2 is 2, and we'll start from the 0th power of y. So 3 raised to power 0 is 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is less than 10. So 3 gets added to the set. Let's move on to the next iteration. We got 2 plus 1 into 3, which is 5. 5 is less than 10. That means it get added to the set. And next we have 2 plus 9, that is 11. It is greater, so that means we need to abort this loop. So we'll move on to the next iteration. So this time we have 4. Because we are incrementing the x power now, the outer loop gets incremented. So we have 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 already exists in the set, so although the number is satisfied, the condition is satisfied, but 5 already exists, so we are not going to do, the set won't be updated. Let's move on to the next iteration. We get 7. 7 is less than 10. It gets added in the set. Next we have 13. The condition is not satisfied, and we are gonna abort the process. Let's move on to the next iteration where we'll multiply the power of x by 2. So we get 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 gets added to the set. And next we have 11. 8 plus 3 is 11. So condition is not met. We'll increment the value power of x. We get 16. So 16 plus 1 is 17. The condition is not met and the complete process aborts. So what we have left in the end, we are left with 2, 4, 10, 3, 5, 7, 9, and this is our answer. The only caveat that you need to think of apart from these regular cases is for the case when x equals to 1 and y is also equal to 1, either of the case. So this case needs to be handled exclusively. So we'll take care of this in the coding part. For the rest of the cases, this is the algorithm that we are going to follow. So let's move on to the coding part. The first thing that I'm going to do is to define a set that will store our answer, and in the end we'll convert the set into the list. So let's start the iteration. We'll take two loops, integer power x will start from 1, x raised to power 0 because that is 1, and we will keep on doing this till the time x is less than bound, and in every iteration we'll multiply power of x with x. Similarly, let's do it for power of y. Pretty straightforward. Let's find the generated number. Power x plus power y, and if this generated number is less than bounds, less than equal to bounds, what we are going to do, we'll add it in the set. And this is another condition that we need to take care of for the case y is 1, because we will abort if the process, if y happens to be 1, because 1 into 1 will always give you 1. And similarly for the case if x turns out to be 1, we'll abort the process. And once we are done with this, we'll simply return new array list and we'll pass set to it. Let's try this up. Looks good, and let me just submit it. Accepted. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it.